This is Steve Ridgel, and as many of you may know, we live on a ranch southeast of Abilene, Texas. and One of the things that's kind of fun about living out there is we see a lot of wildlife. And we like to watch our cows, we like to watch our deer. We don't like to watch hogs. We like to eliminate hogs because they tear up everything. But we have birds and turkeys and squirrels and all sorts of things, fish, and it's fun to all those things with nature. But recently, I've been thinking about turtles, and I tell you why. Right at the end of it's not on our place, but right down from our place when you drive out to the main highway, there's a tank on one side that goes dry a lot, and on the other side, a tank that doesn't go dry very much. And so when there's a lot of rain, you don't see this, but when it gets dry, you'll see turtles crossing the road from the dry tank to the tank with water. And so I don't know, 8, 9, 10 times a year I see turtles going across the road. Now, because I don't sit there and watch all the time, I imagine there's 20 or 30, maybe 50 over a year who would cross that. I don't know how often, but there's got to be a lot of turtles that cross that road. Here's what's amazing. I rarely see one get hit. Now, one reason is I think people are nice. Nobody runs over turtles on purpose. I don't think. But I watch those turtles. They start across the road. I'll see them from way back, and their head will be out of that shell, just kind of watching and going. And when they feel a car getting close, zoom, that head goes in that shell, and it's just like they hunker down. And they're slow. Turtles don't go real fast. So I thought about that a lot, and as most of you that watch this channel will know by now, I've learned something about following Jesus from watching turtles. Now you're wondering what in the world. So here it is. One is I'm trying to be more deliberate in life. Now I don't think turtles are deliberate. I think they're just slow. But it reminds me sometimes to slow down. I have a tendency to go 200 miles an hour. Now, I'm getting a lot older than I used to be, so I probably go 175 miles an hour now, but still. And you know what? Sometimes I really do slow up and just try to look around. Appreciate what God's made. My wife's really good about early in the morning and late at night, putting us out on the back porch for breakfast and watching the sun come up, sitting out at night and watching the sun go down, and just appreciating what God's going to do that day and what God did that day. And so I'm trying to be more deliberate. I'm trying to engage people more, not to convert them, not to help them with their spiritual crisis, but just to be there for people. So I'm trying to be a little more deliberate. Maybe I'm learning that from turtles. The other thing, I like the turtles that keep their head out because I want to be on the lookout. Now, not just, I want to be aware and watch for sin because Satan's evil. He hates me and I hate him. And so I want to always have my head out watching for what Satan might be doing. But I also want to be aware of people. I want to be sensitive to the people that are in trouble, people that are in need, people that are hurting. And I really want to have my antenna out, my head out of the shell to watch for people who might be looking for Jesus. And so I really want to be aware. And then like the turtle, when I see danger, I need to hunker down and get my defenses up. A lot of people are like, well, it'll be okay. Thieves that say, hey, I can count money on the contribution. Well, maybe you shouldn't. Alcoholics who say, yeah, I can hang out at the bar and maybe you shouldn't. So when I see Satan coming, I want to go on defense. It's okay sometimes to hunker down and protect yourself. So God, thanks for making turtles and thanks for helping me learn a little bit about how to follow your son by watching turtles. This is Steve Ridgel.